So countdown play.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's all right, we're going to watch the Final Fantasy 14 Digital Fan Festival on YouTube. We're paused
And
at the right in the beginning, right?
yeah, the intro like cinematics.
It's like straight up live right now, but we're like back a few minutes, so we're going to play it. 3, 2, 1, play. Right at the moon.
So we got the moon going on here. I think what they're doing with this expansion is they're referencing Final Fantasy 2 in America or 4 in Japan because like you went to the moon on that one. So I think they're because like in Final Fantasy 14, like they reference the older games like as like calling off points and then like add new stories to that kind of stuff. So it's kind of fun. I don't know. Like you can see he's on the moon.
Oh,
now,
yeah, he's on the
so
moon, yeah.
This is pretty dope right here.
That's sick.
Oh, Square Enix, motherfuckers.
His footprint into it. That's sick.
Yeah. Shoe made by Square Enix.
I like the song.
And then that's what I said. It was pretty metal. It goes way more metal.
Oh, this looks sick.
This probably makes right? This probably makes shit sense to you because you haven't played any of these. But, you know, whatever.
Zoom in on her butt.
That's LSA.
Of course.
Well, yeah. Oh, duh.
Duh. Is that a new creature, or have you seen those before in the world?
Yeah, that's just like their standard like dragon design in the game. And that's been around since like Final Fantasy XI. That's kind of like the way certain dragons look in Final Fantasy games.
That was sick. It was like rocket swords or something.
Rocket swords or something. That's one of the new classes that's coming out in the new expansion. I forget what it is.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn. It's like Avengers Endgame over here.
Pretty much.
Holy cow. Sky octopuses. Well, it looks beautiful.
Oh shit. Look at that dragon.
Damn.
Oh, we got Mr. Dragoon up in here. I'm so bad at the names of all the characters in this game.
Is this like a PvP, or are there areas that are PvP, or is it all like quest driven?
Yeah, it's pretty much all quest driven, but there are PvP areas.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's almost like a single player game if you want it to be. Like you only have to play with character or other people if you really want to. Like for not raids, but just like story quest shit.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's like you can play it like a single player game, which is kind of nice.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. Like for MMOs,
is this
like,
how in-game looks, or is this like enhanced for cinematic?
I mean, this is you know, whatever you call it, movie basically.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not showing any end game here. This is all just like snazzy trailer shit.
That is awesome.
Though end game does look pretty good, just from a like stylistic standpoint.
That like whatever city that is looks really cool.
That's one of the new towns in the expansion, so we haven't seen this before.
It's huge.
This star still has secrets to tell. Take care, my friend.
This is a little spoilery, so it's okay.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on.
It says like the hypest energy.
They're really pushing it. I was like, man, this is pretty metal.
Even with like
Not
just
really.
two characters chilling there talking to each other. That like music is hyping it.
Yeah, people really like the music in this game for sure.
I want to know who the artist is.
What do you mean? Oh, it's the actual. I'm pretty sure it's the.
I'm sure
So,
I'm
like,
sure they
the
hired
main-
like a collaboration of artists to write it. Because my
No, so it's actually.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure it's actually the main composer's like band.
What?
Yeah.
That's sick.
And then, like, I'm pretty sure, like, part of the development team's doing the lyrics. Or not the development team, but the localization team's doing the English lyrics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like
That's pretty common in the game.
the vocals are like, it's all kind of quiet, so I could hear you talk. I turned it down on YouTube, but it kind of has like
Yeah.
an Anthony Green feel from like from how I'm hearing it at like half volume. Dude, that's sick. Endwalker.
Yeah, the last expansion, Shadowbringers, was freaking rad.
That's a
Highly recommend it.
That's a dope
But,
name.
you know, that's like 200 hours in.
Dude, that's pretty cool, man.
Right?
It's happening right now too.
Right meow.
Right meow.
Right meow, brother.
Am I saying
Right meow.
Am I saying meow? I'm gonna
Meow?
put my phone on silent so I don't get a random beep beep.
All right, what are we doing here?
Well, welcome
Should
to the
we,
show. We could just start.
Welcome to the show, episode 29, Hombres. We're talking about Fantasian. We just covered the Final Fantasy 14 FanFest BS on the front end. I don't think that trailer changed much from the one they released previously, but that's okay. Yeah, what's going on, Pomey?
Hey man, dude, that was really cool. Not a whole lot, dude. I honestly have not played that much games other than Fantasian, which I don't know if you just want to dive into it. I mean, what have you been playing?
Yeah,
this week?
let's. I've mostly been playing what we talked about last week, Near, but
Oh
I've
yeah,
also been playing some Fantasian.
yeah. I'm not gonna do too much justice to Fantasian because I didn't put a lot of hours into it because we just started breaking ground on the new project and my mind has been elsewhere. But
Oh,
holy,
that's a new project, buddy.
how is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. I'm actually really looking forward to it because usually at this stage, I'm like, I haven't done a design build where we were the architects, of course. So usually at this stage,
Yeah.
I'm like 1 to 2 weeks in of looking at the drawings and coming out of the ground. So I'm like pulling my hair out, trying to figure out all the details and like make sure it's right.
So you've been involved with the detailing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've been seeing this
Yeah.
set for months, so I'm like, all right, it's all easy from here.
Sure. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah, for me, all I've been doing is playing a lot of Nier and then playing a little bit of Fantasian
All
in the
right,
meantime.
dude.
How far have you got? How far
Not-
are you liking the game?
I love the game. I love it. It's really cool. I have not gotten far at all. I mean, like I'm in the forest.
Where are you at?
The forest, which is like the first portion of the game. But
Okay.
Dude, it's so cool. Like that whole desert area is sick. It almost doesn't feel like it's a model. Like you wouldn't know until you get to the forest. And like the forest feels like the shrubbery and like the trees. You could tell they twisted wire for the trees. Like it's so rad.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The trees are really funny. They look like I don't know what you'd call it. I mean, they look like
They're like train
know,
model
like-
trees. Like it's that foliage from
train model trees, or like if anybody's ever played like Warhammer or something like that, like people build like sets for that shit.
Played what?
Warhammer.
No, I have. Okay, what's that?
It's like a tabletop, like
Oh.
I don't know, chess game kind of thing.
Oh, sick! And they
Where
like
you,
build like little worlds for it and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can like send your troops out and like attack on that the fields you make, basically.
That's kind of cool.
So it feels like a very like tabletop-y game to me.
It does, yeah. You know what? I think like here's the thing I feel from it. Like I think maybe this is doing it a disservice or not, and maybe it's cool or not. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a beat for beat of like Final Fantasy VII in a way, because you're like awaken, or maybe you don't awaken, but you're introduced into this world and you're in like some plant that's blowing up, you know, which is kind of like the first chapter. And then, like you don't have your memory, and then,
Well, I mean, it is a Sakaguchi game, so, and the music is, Yumatsu, so like it's made by the creators of Final Fantasy.
the
So I mean,
music,
it kind of makes sense.
the music is big. It really gives off the feel of like old Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, for sure. Or like any of the Final Fantasy games.
True.
Like all of the old Final Fantasy.
Okay, well, my only exposure is 7, so that's, I guess, at least my only.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe like 3, 3 on Nintendo or something. But like, is it 3?
You mean 6? It's 6. 3 in the United. 3 on Super NES.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the only. So that,
Yeah.
and 7.
Yeah. I mean, I've played all of them, and it's like classic Iomatsu like music for sure. I mean, it's the original composer from all the OG Final Fantasy games up to like 10.
Oh, that's
So,
rad! I didn't realize that. So it's, oh my
yeah,
gosh.
it's so it's the original director from 1 through 10, or producer, and then also like the original composer from 1 through 10. So it's got like mad old school Final Fantasy vibes going on hardcore.
I've got like a lot of
And, like,
initial.
you got,
Go ahead.
oh, you got the protagonist that has amnesia, which is kind of like Cloud, kind of like Tifa, or not Tifa, but Terra from Final Fantasy VI, the lady.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's like classic tropes from the whole series. I mean, there's always like some character that has amnesia that then like turns around and remembers shit like halfway through the game, and it's like is a badass afterwards or whatever.
Yeah.
Or totally loses their shit in terms of Cloud's case.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is there going on. Well, shoot some of your points while I think.
Dude, like just off the cusp, it like it gets you in good, it feels good, the gameplay's cool, it looks great, honestly. Like I was worried about the gameplay for it. It's a little weird in some spots, like clicking to get out of a building. Like it's a little hard on a phone, because I've been playing it on the phone, not on a tablet.
Oh, okay. You've been playing on your phone?
Yeah.
I've been playing it on my iPad, which is pretty great because it just gives you more field of view.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what I think is kind of missing on the phone. Like, it's like the edges are really hard to click, and that's where you transfer your map. So it's like, it's kind of weird. Like, some of it's a dead spot. You got to, like, get close. So that's a little rough. But in the middle of it, it's, like, great.
I'm really surprised on how well the touch controls actually work, just from, like, even battles and then, like, moving around and, like, you'll just, like, click on shit. Like, I never would have thought, like, oh, I can just like drop this pin over here and the dude just like walks to it and it's great.
Yeah.
Like when I first started playing it, I was trying to play with a controller and I found it was really unintuitive compared to playing with just the touchscreen. I feel like it's made to play with the touchscreen.
Yeah, like its system is like click here so he could run there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It works really well with the touchscreen.
Yeah, I like that. I like the battle system too. Like it really feels.
Oh yeah.
Like.
You probably haven't gotten to the point where like you can send monsters into the dimension yet, have you?
Yeah.
You have got that. I really like that feature where like random battles don't totally like fuck up you just like walking over the map.
Yeah.
Which is a really nice like change of pace, like just from a quality of life standpoint, because like it's super frustrating in all the like older JRPGs where you're like walking across the map, battle, walking across the map, battle, walking across the map, battle, like super annoying.
And you can manage your healables,
like,
like you can manage that easy.
Yeah, it makes it way easier to like play the game. What else you got?
Yeah, I got another little pitfall on it. Just because it's a mobile game, but it's kind of designed like not a mobile game. Like I'm just trying to imagine someone like me just sitting on my phone playing the game, and it's like, oh, I got a call or I got something to do, and I know it like pauses your point, but like you don't get that save state, like you got to go to a save point.
Yeah, the lack of a save state is really annoying because I'll like open up another app in my iPad or something to look something up, and then I like come back and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish there was just like auto return like you
Yeah.
can do on all modern consoles, but
Yep.
maybe it'll get patched in eventually
Yeah, I mean,
or something.
I've been able to like I mean, I haven't gotten away from it from a long time. I tried to play it when I knew I'd be sitting, but like, typical ADD, so it's like, oh, let me swipe it
Oh
away,
yeah.
look up something real quick and come back and it's like still there. But like it'd be nice to like just have a save state so you could just close it and, do something, then come back to it. So that's
Yeah, the problem I've run in.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's like
yeah, the
my
problem-
biggest that's shit. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I mean the problem I've been running into is like I'll like go away from it and it'll just like close itself. Whereas like I wish it'd just like stay open where it was at.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah. Because I'll go away for like, an hour or so, and then when I come back, it's like closed out of the app, which isn't the funnest, but whatever, I guess.
You're like shit.
Like I said, I think it'll get punched. It'll get, fixed eventually.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest
Um,
pitfall. If anything in that game, I think that's it's like a mobile game. It should be catered more towards mobile gaming. Not like, hey, I'm gonna sit down and play this game on my phone. I'm mobile.
Like if you're playing a game on the Switch, like you can just like turn off the Switch and come back later,
Boom.
and like the game's exactly where you were before.
Exactly.
Like, boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Like imagine you're on a subway and you're playing it and you're like, fuck, I gotta run. And then you gotta walk to your going once you get off your, sub stop. And you're like, shit,
Yeah.
I just lost what I was doing. So
Yeah, I mean, I feel like having regular save spots is really a weird idea. Like having only regular save spots for the game is really weird.
here's the thing I think it could be.
So-
They could be heal spots, not save spots. Like do an auto save
Yeah.
and keep the heal function.
Well, I feel like it should still have like I do like being able to like go back to a previous point in the game, like through a save spot, like have a hard save spot, but also like they should just have like an auto save like constantly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's like an autosave constantly going, but you can have a hard save like chapters or however
in
you
case-
manage it.
In case you fucked yourself and like underleveled the fuck out of yourself and like you're stuck at a boss that you can't beat.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
I gotta show you this. I don't know if it'll come through.
I can't see that. Oh, double X's.
On the can lid or the pop
Yeah,
top.
that's pretty sweet, bro.
Oh god, sorry to derail that. My bad. You were like right in mid thought.
While we're derailing it, I'm gonna get a beer.
Get a beer. Get a beer. All right, we're gonna pause. I'm gonna grab another also.
I lost you, buddy.
You lost me. Oh, I went just to you.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I thought your fridge was like right out of frame, so I changed it to you. I was like, where'd he go? Old Times? What is that? Is that a tall boy Old Times?
Old German.
Old German. Okay. Never had that.
Like the cheapest beer you can buy.
Why do you do that to yourself? Well, I guess
I don't know,
Because what?
I don't know. I hate spending like so much. Beer's expensive these days.
It really can be. It really can be.
I don't know. A 6-pack for $10 just seems expensive to me.
What? Yeah, that's true. I think I'll try and find something around the 8 or 9, but like not like the 4 or 5.
6-pack of this is $5.50.
There you go, dude. And those are tall boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't have? I don't have a koozie. Like I have a bottle koozie. So I'm keeping.
Fail.
This is my on deck one. I know.
I got my Firestone Walker koozie that the dog ate. And I like that it's like the old school, like fatty koozies.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. Yeah, like just straight foam.
Mhm. I miss these guys. Are we live, by the way?
We're not live. I'm recording. We're not live.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know if we were still on topic or not.
I don't know. I mean, we're talking about Fantasian. I can edit
Yeah,
this.
sure.
It's just
Okay.
recording. We're not live.
Okay.
I'd like to start
Yep.
live streaming it sometime. I think that'd be kind of fun.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we should play a game in live stream. I think that'd be real bueno.
I activated our YouTube to live stream. I guess it takes like 24 hours. I was just going to do a test. And so I activated that. So if we ever want to go live from at least the Dear Downloads YouTube, we could.
I feel like we should play with the you know how the PlayStation 5 I can like hand you control of, or you can hand me control of like a PS4 game.
Ooh. Yeah.
Like maybe we should Resident Evil, like where we can like swap who's playing
Yeah, do you I mean
and do like a live stream of that.
I have a capture card which I capture my PlayStation from. Do you have a capture card for?
Yes.
Yeah?
I have that I have the 1060 or whatever, or HD 60.
Oh shit. Get that bad boy running. That would be fun. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, super fun. I mean, I guess we could also just capture directly off of the PS5. I don't know if, but anyways, whatever.
No, I think it'd be cool. Like going, yeah, this is like totally derailing, but being like the Discord call, but be playing, so we could have our cams, you know, at the very least.
Yeah.
And the game footage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of fun.
Fuck yeah. I like that idea.
Okay. Anyways, back to Fantasian. So I really love how like it's like classic Sakaguchi like gameplay where like the main protagonist has amnesia, like all the older games, and it also kind of like he keeps remembering things, and that like plays into like the gameplay loop. So like he remembered about the the dungeon or the
yeah, the however you say it,
dimensional dungeon thing, dimension dungeon or whatever the hell it is. And like it just like he keeps like remembering shit as you're playing through the game.
Yeah,
which is really fun. I think
I like the artwork too. So that's one thing I like. I really like the artistic creativity in the game, because not only is like the gameplay cool and you're walking around this map. I mean, it's fucking awesome that they're dioramas. Like fucking cool.
Yeah.
But then the cutscenes,
super cool.
The cutscenes are like these really cool like storyboard sketches. With like
vignette. I mean, there are like real cutscenes later on in the game too.
Yeah,
but, like
I mean, there's some cutscenes.
So yeah, the little vignettes are really nice.
Yeah, I like it. Like even with just the text over it, and like they kind of make a few fonts a little bigger to give it some little artistic. I just really think they did a really good job, like as far as from the creative department too.
The little vignettes almost like I've been playing Nier recently, Nier Replicant, and it has like a similar thing where it'll just like go into like text.
Oh, okay.
Like tell you like a story through text and not have any visual. Like the screen goes black and it just says like text that you read on the screen.
Interesting.
Which is like a really interesting idea, and I feel like this game's kind of doing the same thing, like where it'll go into like the little vignettes and text on the screen and like kind of give you feelings.
Yeah.
It's interesting from a storytelling standpoint.
Which
I haven't seen that in any other games other than like these two.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I agree. I think it's also too like I mean, if I had to think about it, it frees them up like production wise. So like it's not that many resources to do that. So they just have that, and they could put all their resources to the other creative stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, like writing a story and putting it into text is way cheaper than like doing a full blown like FMV like bullshit that like most games go for these days. Like what we were just watching on the Final Fantasy feed.
Yeah, true.
Like the amount of money they spend to do that is just bonkers. Where like, I mean, clearly this game was made like not on a AAA budget. Like it's a beautiful game, but like. And it's super cool, but also it wasn't made for $100 million.
Dude, is there? You know what? I want to look up what is Fantasian's Fantasian.
Who knows?
Budget.
I mean, it's paid for by Apple, so who knows?
So it might not be like publicized. Oh no, it's 2.28 million.
It's.
Oh wait, that's the movie Fantasia. That is not the game.
Still, it probably cost a couple mil to make. It's in the like. I don't know. I'd say 10 to 20 probably range instead of like a Halo, which is like $100 million game.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, just seeing like photos of the dioramas and everything like that, it's like really cool. Like I could.
Oh yeah, the dioramas are super cool.
I could forever nerd.
And I love that there's going to be like a second part here coming out in the fall.
Which I think is smart, catering towards like it being on arcade, like a subscription service.
Yeah.
So you got to keep like people coming back, So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
cool.
And actually, I don't know. For the price, it's not a bad deal. Like honestly, like
No.
if you're gonna play through it,
Yeah. $5 a month, right, for arcade? I mean, the first month
yeah,
is
$5 a
free.
month. Yeah, I don't think I've got billed yet, so I'm doing okay.
Doing okay. Not breaking the bank yet.
Not breaking the bank yet. I'm doing all right. Um, but yeah, I mean, and there's other like I've been reading like there's other cool games on Apple Arcade. Like half of me wants to get a Apple TV just so I can like play them on the big screen.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's save that for another episode and kind of go through like the arcade games list, because I feel like
Yeah,
that's like such an untapped like library that I saw a couple that were
yeah.
like seemed intriguing, but I bet there's so many more, you know?
Well, absolutely, and I don't think it's something that like a lot of outlets cover either. Is like the Apple Arcade beat because it's just like mobile games, but they're not like
Oh,
most
yeah.
mobile games where they're just like gotcha games where they expect you to just like keep dropping cash.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so I kind of appreciate that. Like, once you're playing it, and that's all there is to it.
I got
You know, the same day that this game released, there was a platinum game that released as well. It's like Demon World,
okay.
and I'm really curious to play that as well.
On arcade or something else?
Yeah, it dropped on arcade the same day.
Demon World. Huh. Images. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, it's got a cool art style to it.
Yeah,
I could see you liking that game. I could see you liking it. I got so dude, so I didn't play games for a long
so
time.
I got the name right.
Yeah, you got the name right actually. Yeah, it was
Oh, World of Demons. Sorry, World of Demons.
oh, I just did Demon World Apple Arcade, so I didn't even notice. Yeah, World of Demons, you're right.
Yeah, yeah, World of Demons. But yeah, I don't know. That looks cool too. What were you saying though?
Oh, like for a long time I didn't game and then I got back into it, but I got back into it and sucked into a mobile game. And like
Which one?
oh god, I wish it's like Clash of Clans, but like it was something else. Like,
Angry Birds.
huh?
Angry Birds.
Angry yes, Angry Birds. Candy Crush, man. Just took all my time. No, I was weird. It was like an MMORPG, but like top down, where you have a city, like almost like StarCraft, where you mine materials, but it's like slowly over time, and then you slowly build your army, and then like you join a group of people, and then you attack other people, and like you coordinate it. So like we were on like Discord chats and like servers. This is when I first learned about Discord, and it was like, all right, we have an attack going on at this time, though, and I was like, I just got sucked into it, man, and I quit. I was like, what am I gaining here? Like, I'd wake up at 3 in the morning for a coordinated attack.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, what am I doing, dude?
That definitely sounds like MMO problems for sure. Like, because when you're playing like an MMO, like you have like set times to do shit, like with your like group, and like you go and do that shit. Like whether it be like Destiny or like Final Fantasy 14 or 11, like 14 less so, but 11 is like everyone would have like a time on like a certain day of the week where you'd like go and do shit like together because
Yeah.
you needed 16 people to go do this one thing. Otherwise, you'd wipe.
Well, and like your towns could be attacked, so you had to have like whatever app we use.
Your shit together.
Yeah, you had to have whatever app you use so you could get an alert if your like clan is under attack and you have to defend. Like it was like so dumb. I was like, what?
Sure.
What am I? And then Amphi saved me with Apex, and
There.
then he quit that.
The thing I do appreciate though of like the Apple Arcade kind of thing is at the end of the day, like your fucking iPhone's way more powerful than your shitty ass Switch.
Yeah, I could tell a difference. I feel. I mean, you're limited
Like just,
in input. Like you're limited as far as input wise. You know, you don't have like joysticks.
yeah, but I mean, you can connect a controller to your Switch or to your
I've never tried that.
iPhone. So like, Yeah, you can connect like your PS4 controller or PS5 controller or your Xbox controller. They'll all connect to your iPhone or
Wow.
your iPad or your Apple TV. So like I don't know. It's way better than it used to be, but like they're like so much more powerful than the Switch, and the Switch is like killing it. So I feel like there's definitely an opportunity there, but so I kind of like you know, Apple doesn't need my money. They can throw as much money as they want at game developers, but like, if they get my subscription and make more cool games for the Apple Arcade, I'm totally down with that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's nice to have that access. Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely.
I don't know what more I could say about Fantasian. Like, I could nerd on it forever. Like, as just far design wise, and I'm not far in the game, so I wish I had more to say, like story wise. But it's actually intriguing. It's
Yeah,
So that's a plus. Like,
it's got that like old school JRPG feel to it, but also like I kind of appreciate like the design choices from like someone that's been making games for a very long time. You know what I mean? Because lots of game developers are relatively young, just because the industry is so crappy to work in. So lots of people burn out.
mm,
Right. I mean, that's also the reason I really liked like Dragon Quest 11. Like, these are both like game creators that are like in their 50s, and that's like just something you don't really hear much about.
that's insane.
Um, yeah, there's not too many Americans that are like doing that. I mean, I guess you have like your Will Wrights and stuff, and you get your,
What's Will?
Epic Mickey or whatever.
What's Will Wrights? What's he work on?
Well, he made like that Epic Mickey game a couple years ago, but he also made the original Deus Ex, which is just like baller. You probably never played that.
Nope. I have not. The Mickey game, are you talking like Cuphead or something, or are you talking something else?
No, it was like, I don't know, Epic Mickey.
I don't even know that.
Came out in like 2008.
What are these
That's probably
video
why.
games you're talking about? What is this? You play it on the TV?
No, I played it on my phone.
A
Called Fantasian.
phone? I remember when we used to share the phone number with our neighbor. Did you ever... Dude, I used to like pick my dad's brain, and he was like telling me when he was a kid. Here's just like random rabbit hole right now. They used to have like... They'd share a phone line with their neighbors. So like...
Yeah.
If it rang 3 times...
I don't think my phone...
If it rang...
Where the fuck was your dad from?
This is in Phoenix in like this like 60s or some shit. Like if their phone rang 3 times, it was for them. If it rang 2 times, it was for their neighbor. So like you knew, like if it was like ding,
Does that
ding.
mean you're also like a second or third generation zonin?
He wasn't born there. He was born in Kansas, I think. And like
okay.
he moved there when he was like 5 or some shit, So first generation, I guess. But and then like the crazy thing to think about, this is just another little rabbit hole. I was like picking his brain, like so when movies would come out before VHS, like they were just in theaters and then they were gone. You never see them again. Like they wouldn't be on TV.
Yeah.
It was just it. That was it. Maybe the theater would replay it for like a classic, you know.
Replay it eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like pretty rare. It's like, whoa.
Huh.
Gnarly. So when like
Weird.
Psycho came out, that was it for like a year. It wasn't.
Yeah, that's all you saw.
Yeah.
Until VHS came out.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Are you gonna finish this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing it. Actually, I still play Pokemon too. And so
are you?
Yeah, I like thumb around between all my games now. So it's kind of nice been doing this because I probably would have never played either of these games if we weren't chatting about them. Yeah, dude.
For sure.
I'd just be stuck on like Apex or some shooter or some shit.
Yeah. Just keep playing the same game over and over and over again.
Yeah, really diverse, I guess.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I played Final Fantasy 11 for years, and that's like all I played. I mean, I played other stuff like in the meantime was most of my game time budget from like, 2004 to 2010, give or take.
Yeah, that's what was hard about it.
And
Like, it's like you find a game and you got a budget for it, or it doesn't need a budget, so you're just like enjoy the hell out
I'm
of
gonna
it.
keep playing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. In college, it made a lot more sense. Now they have like an expendable income that I can just blow on $60 games.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter so much. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember my biggest
Yeah,
expense was Xbox Live. I was like, oh man, I got to pay that again.
right.
All right.
This sucks. Or like buying new consoles really sucked too back then. Now it's just like, well, I'll go down to the store and buy one and buy less beer this month or something.
If they have them. I'm not a...
What, beer?
No, consoles.
Oh, yeah. Touche.
Yeah, there's like no consoles anywhere, dude. Besides Switches.
Yeah, I feel like a new Switch is going to get announced in the next month.
I thought it did. Or was I wrong? Did I not see that at some point? I thought they did say
there's
Pro.
No Pro.
Oh, I was just dreaming.
Probably E3. Like, by the time we're back from break, E3 will be hitting and there'll be some good announcements. So,
oh yeah,
shit to talk about.
Oh yeah, it'll be juicy. Yeah, I don't know.
First week of June.
I don't have much else other than some like random tidbits of things. Have you ever done the Newegg shuffle?
I've like seen it. I haven't dealt with it. Like those things are marked up hella high. So like I don't really want to deal with that.
Yeah,
because I don't want to pay over MSRP.
They're decently marked up,
Again,
and sometimes you gotta buy some like other part that you don't want, like a motherboard for some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Like you're better to go to like the Linus Tech Tips like lottery 1080s.
Oh, really? The Linus Tech Tips?
Yeah, he's selling like 3080 Ti's or 3080s for like below cost.
Why is that?
So actual gamers can buy them.
That's cool.
And not just not just shitty Bitcoin miners. So
assholes.
I know.
Ruining it for everyone, man.
I know. As we did an episode about Bitcoin last week.
Blockchain gaming. Yeah. I know, dude. I don't get the whole I think it's pretty sad that all the GPUs,
the mining.
Yeah, the mining and the GPUs just getting eaten up. And now like cars aren't able to get like fucking processors. I'm not calling that because of mining. That's just because
it's not just mining.
That's because the world we've been
everything.
in, like this whole last year and a half.
Everybody needs a lot more processors because of the last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, mining, I don't know. It's just bad for the environment, mostly.
I'm gonna stay silent. I don't know if it's bad for the environment. I mean, I guess if you're like on coal power and that's what you use, but
you're expending money for something that has zero.
You cut out.
You're expending energy for some. I mean, miners are just expending energy for something that has zero value.
Okay. All right.
Bitcoin, all cryptocurrency has zero value.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. One Bitcoin isn't worth like $50,000.
It is because dipshits think it's worth $50,000, but it's not actually worth anything because it's not tangible.
Okay. Well, other subject. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole on that.
Can I go pick up a Bitcoin and like turn it into something?
Can you go pick it up and turn it into something? Yeah, if you buy it at a value, if you...
No, but can I... What is it other than wasted electricity?
I think the purpose of it was, which I like, is like imagine you gotta wire someone money
I understand
and send someone money, like...
Yeah.
And how that just takes forever.
Like
so it's like immediate. I like that purpose of it. Like as far as...
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but it's just very... it's a centralized or it's a decentralized ledger, but like at the end of the day, like they're not worth anything. And God forbid if, we all launch nukes into the atmosphere and fry every electronic on Earth, and then we have no money.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But we'd also have no U.S. money too, because it's not really backed by anything, and like it's all just numbers in an account.
I mean,
So like all
money is
money would,
fake,
yeah,
so it does. Yeah, technically, all money has no value.
exactly.
Sorry, I'm getting a little existential here.
No, I agree.
Excuse me, everybody.
No, I agree, man. We could cut this out if we want.
Yeah, we probably should.
We probably
or
should.
fuck it, whatever.
Who gives a shit? Who's listening, anyways?
Oh man! So end of the month, Dragon Quest 35th anniversary announcement. They might be announcing Dragon Quest 12.
Oh shit, that's cool. That's
which I'm so stoked about because like one of my favorite games the last like 5 years was Dragon Quest 11, which was fucking amazing.
That's rad, dude.
So fucking good. I know.
That's like been years in like the quietness, right? Or no?
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Quest 11 came out in like 2017, so like same year as Breath of the Wild, so I feel like that's about right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember hearing about 11. I never played those games. I know they're sick, and I know a lot of like hardcore gamers really appreciate those games.
They're freaking rad. I mean, they take a while to beat, but again, it's another game, an older game designer, and I just like appreciate it. Like you just like play it in chunks and just like kind of enjoy it. Like play it for like an hour every night. Like it's pretty low stakes and just kind of chill. It's just like a chill, like something to hang out with, not super high stakes, kind of fun.
Oh,
kind of goofy.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It's on Game Pass right now. Like if you have Game Pass, check it out.
I don't have Game Pass. That's the only other subscription service I do not have for gaming.
Yeah.
Maybe not only other, I guess. I don't have Stadia.
Not only other, but definitely the best deal in gaming right now. Mr. Skyrim over here.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
You could be playing so much. You could be playing so much Skyrim right now.
I could be
for free.
It's yeah. I mean, what do you mean for free? I mean, I already own it. Is it? It's just part of the Game Pass thing with Bethesda or whatever.
Yeah, it's just included. Yeah, it's included with the subscription now.
I got like their Master Edition or whatever with like everything. Besides, I don't know. I guess they had an update. They haven't had an update in a while, huh? Like an expansion
of Skyrim.
Yeah, when was like the last Skyrim expansion?
I don't know.
Like Hearthstone.
Fucking like 5 years ago, at least.
Let's see. What is all?
I'm pretty sure the most recent one's been like a fan made one.
Lordbound. Is that the fan made one?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a mod. Okay.
I did.
Yeah. I've got them all. Yeah, Hearthfire, Dragonborn, and Dawnguard. Those are the 3 DLC. It was the Skyrim Legendary Edition.
Hell, I don't even like own a copy of Skyrim anymore.
Dude, I think I bought like 4 fucking copies of Skyrim over the years. I'm not kidding.
I had my like PS3 version, and then that shit got stolen.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. No, so yeah, there was like I guess in the last couple days, this guy on Reddit, he posted it or something, but he killed every NPC and living thing in Skyrim. So over like 4,000 whatever, like everyone in every city, like anyone wandering around the world, people that you might find anywhere, he just fucking killed them.
So is it just like empty now?
Yeah, just an empty world. It's pretty tight.
Nice.
I think that's pretty tight.
That's pretty sweet.
I've never even heard of that, or I didn't even think of that. I always like tried to not kill people for some stupid reason.
Well, it's like the original Elder Scroll game, or like the second Elder Scroll game. Some guy like was walking across it for like 3 years straight.
What?
Yeah, like you could look that up.
Oh, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, some dude was like walking across it for like years straight because like it's like generated, so it just like makes the world.
No way. Wha-
Yeah, so it's kind of like Minecraft where you can walk indefinitely in Minecraft.
Morrowind? Or an older one?
No, the one before that. Rogue something, I think, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I read about this a while ago.
Okay.
Oh man. So while you're looking at that, other news, like Sega announced that like all the future Yakuza games are gonna be turn-based, and then like they're like a spin-off series, and they're gonna be like brawlery. And then they also announced like all their new shit's gonna have like localization, and like they're gonna do global releases, which is kind of sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Because like Yakuza 7 apparently was like their best-selling game in that series, which Yakuza 7 is rad.
That's what you played
Um,
recently, right?
some-
Like a couple months ago or
Yeah.
something?
Honestly, it gives me mad Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest 11 vibes, even though like it's set in like, modern day Tokyo, which is kind of like fucking and like it's turn-based RPG status. It's just a fun game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was really cool what you
It's,
were
like, just
describing.
goofy and weird. Yeah. Like again, just a fun game. And then like, Sega owns Atlus now, so like more Persona games, which I'm totally down with.
Like more of
I
their
love me
strikers or
Persona.
like more of like just other shit?
I think more of like I think all of it. 'Cause, I mean, they
All
have
of it.
Persona and they also
All
have
of
like
it.
yeah, just all of it. Just give me all those fucking Atlus games. Give me that fucking Shin Megami Tensei. Give me those Personas. Hell, even give me those Catherines.
What are Catherine's?
And Catherine's like this weird puzzle game they made where like I don't even know how to describe it. Like you're this dude and you have a girlfriend, and then like there's another lady that you're interested in, and like you have like like you have to like escape these games to like get out.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
Huh. Yeah, I'm looking at art. I don't know what I'm
Pretty sure-
looking at.
Catherine?
Other than like a thoughty anime character.
Yeah.
Always in a nightgown.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because you're like sleeping with her, and then like you end
Oh.
up with like these sheep that are trying to kill you or something.
Rise of an Unlikely Esport. Oh, it's some YouTube video. That's the title. Okay, never mind. Dude, I know we talked about Resident Evil's out, Village. So I know we talked about we want to do a gameplay, which I'm fucking way down on. I've been trying to like not pay attention to anyone posting about it or talking about it.
Oh,
What?
new Final Fantasy 14 job, Reaper.
Oh, is that what he was dressed as?
Yeah, he's dressed as a Reaper. Just as a, full circle, bro. Full circle.
Bringing it back.
Full circle Reaper.
I like that.
Okay. Sweet.
Well, I got nothing else other than in Warzone they're bringing John McClane or whatever the character is from Die Hard and Rambo. They're gonna have him as.
I mean, it's the wrong season to bring in John McCain.
McClane. Why is that? They're in like the 70s now. Oh well, yeah, it's Cold War is what it is. Rambo makes sense, yeah.
Well, Rambo makes sense. John McClane also makes sense, but he should be a Christmas character. Do him for the Christmas theme.
Yeah,
season.
That's a Christmas movie, duh.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone
Christmas,
knows.
yo.
Everyone knows Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Derp.
That's tight. Well, oh yeah, shit. I skipped over this. Apex, they just had a new season. They had a fucked up launch where like everyone was excited to play it.
All up.
Yeah, and it was like everyone was sitting in like fucking waiting lobbies for like hours. So like all the streamers or like anyone who was like trying to do anything with it for launch day was just like fucking
fucked over.
Yeah, ruined day. And then they have a new legend that came out. It's kind of tight. Like you play Titanfall?
Yeah,
Yeah, so she kind of
Titanfall's dope.
yeah, so she kind of stole Titan technology, and that's what the legend is. Like, so she could she could fly and then like launch a cluster missile and like redeploy you to other areas of the map, like kind of fly you off. And
Does
then
Titanfall 2 have co-op?
for like the campaign,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't, but I don't know. I know it has, of course, a campaign, but I don't know if it was co-op or not. Why don't we look that up? Titanfall 2. Oh, 3. Campaign. Co-op? It's a second Google search. The sequel introduces new single player campaign. Co-op not supported. Online co-op is,
Ooh.
but no co-op. Doesn't look
Lame.
like co-op. Yeah, single player campaign. Can't get it all. They do Titanfall with no campaign.
I know.
And then
Fuck.
Titanfall 2 with campaign, but no co-op. You motherfuckers. And then they introduced a new weapon, and it's like a bow, and it's like super overpowered, but whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
I always appreciate an overpowered weapon.
Yeah.
Give me that pistol from Halo 1 on every game.
Yeah, because you could zoom in with that, right? Like it had a zoom in, and
Mhm.
like, yeah, that thing was sick.
Best weapon ever made. Just give me that goddamn Halo pistol.
Have you been seeing anything about the new Halo?
There was a little news about it, I don't know, a month or two ago. Like I said, we'll probably be seeing shit here and by next episode.
Yeah, you're right.
E3 will be launching, and there'll be some good shit, I imagine.
I hope so.
That's my prediction. We'll have lots of info here, or a couple weeks, half a month.
I hope so.
I mean, also we got Final Fantasy Integrate launching on like the 10th of June, I think.
Oh my gosh, already? Wow, yeah.
I know.
We have to have Kevin come back on after a bit of it.
I know, right?
Well, shit.
Can't wait.
I did see a screenshot
wait.
about Halo, and it didn't look like the
Oh,
graphics were getting better.
June 9th, excuse me.
Damn.
I've heard shit's got a lot better with that game, but what do I know?
I don't know either. I just saw some screenshot, and maybe it was just like a meme taken out of context. But yeah. All right, man.
That's all I got.
Ditto. Good.
Cheers, buddy. See you guys after the break. I don't know. When the hell am I back?
Let's just say
Third, I think.
end of the. Oh yeah, okay. So beginning of next month, we'll be back.
Yeah, beginning of the next month. So, first week of next month. After the first weekend of next month.
All right, we'll see you in the summer, and later.
All right. See ya.